Right, so there's been a brand new update for the DJI Osmo Action 6. As you can see in the top left there on the Mimo app, I'm prompted with a new version of V01.02.0521. And when the firmware is downloaded there, I'm going to go over the release notes just to see what new features we've got on here. So the first one on the list there, DJI has now added support for recording in 8K. But in my opinion, the 4K is just good enough on action cameras there. But I will be doing a side-by-side comparison with that 4K versus that 8K. And the second one on the list there, DJI has added an upload feature, enabling footage upload to Beidou NetDisk, Quark NetDisk, OneDrive, Google Drive and NAS. And the third one on the list there, they've added film style tone presets in photo mode, allowing direct output of stylized photos. And the next one on the list there, they've added quick shot button customization options, screen off and zoom. They've also added support for custom mode in aspect ratio when using macro lens or the field of view boost lens. They've also added focus peaking assistance feature when a macro lens attached, so that's going to be a real good feature on that one. And we've also got added support for gesture control in scenarios such as webcam usage, live streaming and DP output. And they've also optimised the grid overlay in custom mode by removing edge vignetting. And they've also enhanced image quality under quality priority mode, and then the good old one from DJI will fix some minor bugs. And now we can see that the firmware is successfully updated, so we're just going to tap done on the Mimo app, and as you can see we've got the green bar on the Action 6, so everything's synced over correctly there. So we'll just tap done now. And it's always good practice just to go over to the camera mode and make sure it's in real time and there's no lag. As you can see, that's in real time, so that's working perfectly. And it's also good practice every time on an update there, just to drill through your settings, because sometimes it hits back to default and sometimes doesn't. I'll know this because I've set my bitrate to high and the volume set to low. So I'll just swipe down from the top, hit the cog menu. Let's just have a look at these down here. So I'm looking out for the bitrate. As you can see, that's dropped back to standard. I always have that in high, so that's changed from the update. I always recommend having your bitrate set to high there as well. And now I'm just looking for the sounds. And I always keep that to low, but that's switched back to high as well. So once again, I keep that in low. Just have a quick swipe through, see if anything else has changed. Grid, non-time code. No, everything seems to be the same there. So it's always good practice to just have a look at the settings. As I said, they can sometimes switch back to default. So one of the main reasons I've updated is for the 8K. Now, like I said at the beginning, I don't usually use 8K and I won't really use it that much on the Action 6, but I'll be doing a comparison for you because I want you to see the detail difference from that 4K versus the 8K. So now if we just swipe up from the bottom and scroll across, you'll be able to see now we've got 8K capability. And we'll have that only in 16.9 and only from 24 frames to 30 frames. So if you're struggling to find the update on the Mimo app, just hit the profile at the bottom right, scroll all the way to the bottom where it says About, and then right at the bottom there you want to check for firmware updates, and then it's going to prompt you if it needs updating or not. And then when you toggle back to the home page there, you'll see a top white bar prompting you for that update. So that was just a quick video today showing you how to update the Action 6 through the Mimo app. We went through the release notes there, and it's going to be really interesting to test out that 8K capability alongside that 4K capability, and I'll zoom in there because I really want to see if it really is 8K. So as always, do stay tuned to the channel as there's going to be plenty more videos on the horizon, and like I've just said, I'll be doing this 8K versus that 4K, so stick around for that real soon. But for now, thanks for watching, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and bye for now.